Hello, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be doing another pick a card, just looking into the person on your mind. So we're going to be looking into the person on your mind, where they're at, what they're doing, their energy towards you, their thoughts, and their feelings. And then there's 3 piles, as you can tell from the thumbnail. Pile 1 is the Sun and Moon Tarot. Pile 2 is the Guided Hand Tarot. And pile 3, we have the Star Power Tarot. Yeah, and I also want to say I do live in an apartment complex, so sometimes there's like noise all around me or in the parking lot or just wherever. We do have pets. In my last video, it was really crazy and chaotic. There was so much going on with like my roommate and my pets, and but yeah, it like led to like all these other downloads. So it was really interesting love reading. So you should go check it out for sure if you feel called. But during that video, I said that I would show you guys my puppy at the end, so you could see how cute she was and how much I love her. But I just totally forgot. Um, so yeah, ADHD brain there. So at the very end of this video, I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek of her if I remember. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you like this video or if it resonates with you at all, if you could give it a like, or if you want to subscribe to my channel so you can see future videos. Yeah, I'm gonna try to post pretty regularly. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better than in some of my last videos. And yeah, so we'll just get right into pile 1 here. So yeah, with the Sun and Moon Tarot. Just really love this deck. So we're taking a look into the person on your mind right now. Okay, person on your mind, where they're at, what they're doing, their energy towards you, their thoughts towards you. Ooh, too many spirit. And their feelings. So we have the King of Swords right away. It's like someone moving forward. It's like some quick energy forward here. Ooh, and strength underneath that. So it's like someone's gathering the strength to come forward. It's like someone had to like pause and take a break here and like regather their strength, and then they're like making this like push forward. They have happiness underneath that. So It's like someone has this specific goal here to like. So for your person, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this person could have like a really feminine energy, but they're, yeah, so with the Queen of Pentacles, it's this very grounded. So we have the goat here, so I'm thinking of like Capricorn type of energies, very grounded. This this like pushing through, persevering through obstacles. Like the goat like climbs the mountain, so it's like being very determined and persevering through really difficult obstacles. It's like growing and overcoming really, really hard and challenging things, and then learning how to be really stable and providing. I'm getting this like, so the Capricorn, the symbol for Capricorn, I believe, okay, so there's some sort of like ancient something there where it's like uh, the fertility goddess or something that, I read about this a long time ago when I was studying astrology. Yeah, there's something about like a fertility goddess that like brings the harvest or something. So yeah, I'm just getting this like growth, nurturing, like planting seeds, and then like really overcoming like weather or like any sort of difficulties to like build something really stable and sustainable here, to where you can be in this like strong independent energy. It's like, the goat is like representing like the perseverance, the determination, the work that had to be put in, and like the climb, like the obstacles, the mountain that was like had to be overcome here in order to like be able to be in this self-sustainable, being able to like provide for yourself and be independent, um, to be able to like harvest your own, um, like nurture yourself and like provide yourself what you need so that you can be in like a comfortable environment. And so this person could have been, like on a journey of like really working to be this sort of like independent person, or this like provider in their life, or like to give themselves. It's like they had to work really, really hard, or like overcome a lot of things in order to give themselves like this certain quality of life, or like this certain comfortability. They had to like really persevere and put themselves out there and like overcome some like overcome some uncomfortable circumstances in order to give themselves a more sustainable, just like comfortable life, right? In order for them to like be able to like solidly sustain themselves here, but just be like more comfortable and lavish, and like with like the palm trees and the water. It's like they had to like build their own oasis for themselves. Um, so where they're at right now, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, they could have been doing this. Oh, wealth. So, and it's like two people coming together, like wrapping around the family tree here. So they could have been doing this with a goal to be able to like provide and like, um, to be able to be this like passive, stable, like also being able to contribute to like, um, what like a greater collective was trying to build here. It's like they're trying to do this, not just to be able to like serve for themselves, but it's like to give back to the people around them as well. So we have what they're doing. We have the Nine of Swords with the cruelty. So the first thing I'm thinking is like they're being really cruel to themselves. Like they're right now they're in this place of, um they have a lot of anxiety. They're like staying up at night, like, um so okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles and the wealth here, maybe they felt like they needed to, okay, so like with all of these like mountains and hurdles and all of this stuff that they were having to climb in order to be able to like sustain themselves, maybe they were somewhat distracted by, like they were caught up in, um like providing for their family here, like how, I'm just really seeing like, yeah, there's like this family influence, how I said like they were trying to do it for um like other people around them too, like not just themselves. It's like in order to give back to this like collective or this greater thing here. So that could have been like a family dynamic, or like they were working really really hard, but a lot of their efforts and a lot of what they were doing was like focused towards like their family or like other responsibilities they have around them, that they felt like they needed to focus on. So like they were trying to like build some sort of wealth or like contribute to some sort of like um family wealth here, but there was like a lot of like adversities and certain things they needed to overcome. But like with the Capricorn energy I'm picking up on, it's like they felt this like need or this obligation. Like they felt like this obligation to like provide for their family in some way, or to like give back to the people around them in some way. Like they felt like it was like their duty or their responsibility, or they had to like step up and like face these certain things in order to like give to these other people and like help like sustain these other people around them. Like they felt like or they could be stuck in this place of just like they feel kind of like mentally stuck right now, and they're just thinking about they're just like not sure exactly. Like there's something here for sure that they're just like really struggling with. So this could be like you, like because right now like where they're at in their life is like they feel this obligation to the people around them or their family, or they feel like they have to give back to like the environment that they're in. It's like they rely on this, and so that there's some sort of obligation to like give back and also provide and be this like really stable figure, is like other people rely on them, and so that's where they're at right now. They feel like obligated here, they feel a sense of responsibility or a sense of like duty here to like persevere and like support these people even if it's like really challenging on them. It's like a challenge that they feel like they have to like rise and overcome, but it's keeping them like stuck here. So for some reason they're like staying up at night and just like getting like really stuck in their head. Like there's some sort of like mental torture that they're putting themselves through, but it's like they feel obligated to do this. So this is where they're at right now, but this is like their actions towards themselves is they're like beating themselves up over something here. So we'll look further and see if that's like, yeah, okay. So, yep. Okay, so their energy towards you, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and that's success. So the Six of Pentacles is all about like deciding where and who you're going to give to, and like how you're going to allocate like what you have to give. So with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like they are in this energy of feeling really like anxious, and like they're like staying up at night thinking about you, because it's like they feel like they should be giving to you or they want to give to you, but they have this like obligation towards their family or the people around them, or they feel like all these people depend on them in some way. They're like this very very solid um, like force and figure for all of these people around them, so they feel like stuck or they feel like trapped here. Like they can't get out of the situation, or they can't like move forward. They feel like they should be giving to you, or like they feel like they're not going to be as successful right now because they can't give to you, or um, you guys aren't successful because they can't give to you because they have to give to this other energy, or they're starting to wake up and realize that like this is why things are going wrong for them in their lives, is because they're giving their energy to the wrong things. Like they felt obligated here to do all this other stuff, and they should actually be giving to you, or there's something here where they're like having regret over not giving to you is another thing I saw. Like they're regretting, they feel like they would have been more successful had they given to you instead of all these other people, so they're like beating themselves up here is what I first saw. So their thoughts towards you, we have the Princess of Cups and the Sun. So yeah, like when they think about you, they see you as okay, so they feel like they could really overcome whatever emotional situations you went through in the past. Like they feel like you could rise above all this stuff and have this like really, really happy union, come together, celebrate, really be like an equal match for each other. And this would be like, they wouldn't have to be like struggling so much and like on this like upwards battle, like fighting against the odds here, persevering regardless of like the weather or the circumstances. And it's just like this like survivalist um, type of energy over here, where they just feel like they like have to do that. They feel responsible for like others, and it puts like this insane amount of like stress. But then when they think of you, it's like this like break in the clouds, like the light coming in, and um just exactly how these people are like dancing together. Like um you're kind of like this light that shines in. And yeah, with the butterflies here, it's like they see like you guys being able to come together is like coming out of like a period of like darkness and isolation, and like that you guys could really come together and add to each other's lives and help like bring out the best in each other, right? Like help transform each other into like better, more positive people that are just shining and like radiating here, and not in like survival mode, and not like in this like stuck energy. So yeah, they feel like when they think of you, you're like something that like turns a light on for them and makes them feel like they could like rise above. You're like this bright light in their life, or this like goal that they aspire to be able to like rise above all of this like really, really heaviness that they're going through. And then like with the turtle in this here, it's like they see that like they feel like you would help them like rise above all this stuff, like whatever energy or whatever. So like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they feel like with you in their life, like you would also contribute and give back to them. And so then you guys would have a more chance of like being successful here, because they see like that you would also offer something to them to like help them rise above all of this like super, super heaviness. So it's like they are seeing that like they gave to the wrong people here. If they would have given to you, then like you would have helped pull them up like out of all of this darkness and into this lighter energy, this more free energy where they could like celebrate their life and enjoy things and like have good times, and not just be in this like grind mode, this like survivalist, like put your head down, like um just like grind it out like no matter what, like a really, really toxic like work style of just like working way, way, way too much, and just like putting so much in here, and not being like free to like enjoy yourself and go out in the sun and open yourself up, and just like have that like childlike fun. Like when you think of like the Leo and like the sun, it's like that childlike love and innocence of just like being free and like playing together, and just rising above those like thicker, heavier emotions and being able to embrace here. Like they see that you would have been able to like offer them something to help keep them like elevated and lighter and free. um there's this huge sense of, yeah, just like freedom and joy, and like um it really warms their heart like when they think of you. And so they feel like they gave to the wrong people here. Like they made the wrong choice about like who they were going to contribute to. Like they gave to these other people here, and they're not getting as much back from it, like how they feel like you would provide back to them, like the way that you would give back to them. So they're like really seeing that it was the wrong choice, like they gave to the wrong people. So then it's like when they think of you, it really, really warms their heart. And um yeah, like if you've had like really, really good fun times together where they just felt like super free to be themselves and just like let that like childlike part of themselves like come out, they really enjoy that. Like it makes them really happy to think of you, but then it also triggers this like these deeply rooted feelings of just being like, it's just like really like regret and like beating themselves up here for not seeing that they should have like been willing to give to you the same way you were trying to give to them, and instead they like went into survival mode and like felt like they were like obligated to do all of this stuff or like keep themselves like wrapped around the family tree, or um, they felt like they like needed their family, and so then they had to choose their family and give back to their family. Like they felt like, oh, like I can't make it without my family or whatever. But now they're realizing if they would have given to you, then you would have like given back to them in a more uplifting way than their family is. And so that would have been like a lot more freeing for them, and it would have made them a lot happier. And then they would have this like other person to like enjoy life with and do things with and like have fun with, and um, have like all these experiences with. So their feelings is like the emperor. So yeah, like with the light shining through, it's like um with the little like oracle ball he's like holding here, it's like this individual is waking up. They're starting to see things very clearly, like they're starting to wake up, and yeah, they're starting to wake up and feel like, okay, I made the wrong choice. Like, I definitely, I should have given to viewer here, like, went about things differently because, um, yeah, like with you actually giving back to them, it would have helped them to like stand in their power more, right? And yeah, they're just okay. So what I'm getting from this is like they're just seeing clearly now. It's like they're realizing like the full picture, and they're just it's like a light is shining. It's like a light's being turned on, and it's like they're being given this sense of awareness and understanding that they should have like went with how they felt towards you, because that would have put them in like a more stable position where they could just kind of sit in their power, and be this like solid, stable figure, right? They didn't have to continue to like climb this mountain and like go through all of these obstacles. Like yeah, they feel as though this like energy between you guys, this like childlike energy here that you shared, or like if you have certain experiences together where you were just like having fun and just like being innocent and playing together, that that means more. Like they put more of like a value on the type of connection that they had with you. They feel like that is actually yeah, I just keep hearing like it's just a more way for them to like stand in their power, um like they feel like they should have been this like solid and stable like provider for you. They should have been this like rock in their life, in your life. Like they're getting this clarity here of like this is how they feel like they should have been, right? Instead of like doing all this other stuff where they're at right now. They should have been, yeah, just like they shouldn't have let themselves be swayed. They should have been more stable and more grounded, and um, more like stubborn in how they felt. Uh, so yeah, they just really feel like they had the wrong approach, or they made the wrong choice. They went about things the wrong way. They should have like chose you and like defended you and stood in their power, rather than letting like this outside influence make them feel like they needed them and they needed to like give to them. They feel like they just made a mistake there. yeah, like they should have stayed in their power and they should have stayed grounded in the way that they felt about you originally, right? Because it's like they already knew that you were going to be the one to like help uplift them and give back to them and like keep them elevated in this like healthier, more free, just like happier space here. It's like they already knew that. And so they wish that they would have like stuck to the way that they felt deep down. Like they're having this awakening that they made the wrong choice. They gave to the wrong people here. But yeah, it can be really hard when it's your family. I think it's a little bit easier to like um be manipulated by people that you like really love and you really value their opinion and you really have for a long time, and like they've known you since you were so young, and so it's easy for them to know how to kind of like um influence you. And sometimes we just have like a soft spot for our family. So this is the Truth Within Oracle. We have, I should have been honest with you. I now see the damage as I regret lying to you. So yes, I feel like that's why this is what they're doing here. Before, like for some reason, they felt like they couldn't be totally honest about all of this stuff that was going on here with these other people. So, but yeah, I'm picking up as like a family thing here. But it's like with the wealth, it's like they felt like they relied on them for some reason, and so they felt like they needed to choose them and give back to them or like prioritize them. But now I should have been honest with you. I now see the damage as I regret lying to you. So that's at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, they probably just went about it in a really shady way here, and so they're really waking up and realizing that was like not cool. I need time and space to heal. You have outgrown this connection, and I feel I am being left behind. So that could have been something that is causing them to wake up and realize that they made the wrong choice here, and to put them in this like regret energy is because they're feeling like you're moving on, or they see that you're moving on, or that you're moving in another direction. So they're like, oh my gosh, that was the wrong choice. I can't believe I did that. But yeah, they just feel really left behind. Like, I feel like right now they're just like in this very regretful energy. They're not really taking any sort of action to like change it or to make it different or do anything about it. I didn't know how you'd react to the real me, so I hid myself from you. So yeah, they felt like they couldn't be open and honest with you about why they felt like dependent on these people, and like why they felt like they needed to like go through all this stuff here. And so they could have potentially just kind of like, yeah, taken the easy way out is what I'm hearing, or just did it in a really crappy way, and it like really hurt you, and so then now you're just trying to like move on and heal. And so um yeah, that's like really triggering them to realize that they made the wrong choice here. But yeah, right now they're just in a place of totally like, they're just like realizing it and starting to like ruminate on it and think about it, and just like it's really weighing on them, and they're just really starting to regret things and wish they would have done things differently. But they still just like want to like be to themselves here. Like I don't see that they're ready to come forward and like make a shift here, like which I know we have the King of Swords, and I said in the beginning. So yeah, actually, so maybe that's where like right now they're just in this period of like gathering their strength before they can continue forward, and like maybe in the future they will actually like do something about this and try and like move forward, communicate this with you, let you know how they feel here, that they regret this, they feel like they made the wrong choice. But like right now they're just trying to like gather their strength here, and They definitely know they would have been a lot happier if they would have made a different choice here, right? Um, but they're just in this period of like, yeah, they're just in this with the I need time and space to heal. They're like licking their wounds and like defending themselves and like gathering their strength and like um, wiping their ego up and just pulling it together. And so then maybe in the future they would want to come forward and like communicate this to you here. But this also could just represent like them trying to get away from these other people and just kind of like retreating because they just need time and space to heal away from everyone. So they're just trying to like flee and get away right now. But yeah, I'm not like really getting that like also, like, so this whole spread is right here, and then this person on this horse is like going in the other direction. Like, the spread's over here and the horse is going this way instead of like towards. So, like, I'm getting that too. Like, this person's on this horse going this way, and the whole spread's like, so they're going in the opposite direction of this. Um, yeah, like I'm getting like they're just trying to move away from this right now because this is like real, they're being like cruel to themselves. It's too heavy. The energy is too heavy, which is a good thing. They need to like move away from this. So yeah, they're in a period of like just totally trying to move forward and move out of this and move past this. Yeah, I'm gonna get one oracle card here. Yeah, veiled. So totally, this card represents like not being able to see the full picture. Um, yeah, they're just like moving away from the situation and just kind of like running away from the whole thing. And so you are, yeah. So this is like this person is just not. They're not like letting anyone in or letting anyone like behind the mask to see how they really feel. This is like behind closed doors, right? They're like running away so that they can kind of like be in this energy and nobody, they like don't want anyone to see them right now. They don't want like you to see them or these other people or it's like a lot of things are being hidden. So it's like a lot of these realizations they're having right now. They're not planning on coming forward and like revealing all of this to you. It's just like they're going through their own process right now. And this like things are like they're keeping a lot to themselves here. So there's a lot that you can't see in the situation, right? So that might be like why you're watching a reading or like tarot readings are trying to figure out more like context with the situation and stuff because there's like more than meets the eye. And so with psychic here it's like you can, it's like intuitively you could just tell there's like more to the story here, there's more going on. um like all of this energy here, it's like you maybe just kind of like intuitively knew that this is how it was going to go or like this is like what's going on or this is how they feel now that this is the choice that they made. But there's like not a lot of information in the 3D, like you don't have a lot of proof to like validate how you feel or like what you're picking up about the situation. But like whatever you intuitively are like kind of feeling, yeah, just because it's not being revealed to you or this person is not like admitting all of this to you, um yeah, you're not like wrong, right, about like certain inclinations or feelings or intuitions that you have about what's going on here. It's just like you can't see the full picture, not everything's being revealed to you. This person isn't being honest with you about like all of these realizations that they're having. And so yeah, there's just like, but also what I'm getting is like there's a veil that's being lifted for the other person. Like with the emperor, how I was saying there's like a light shining in, and like with this little oracle here, it's like before they were just like caught up, wrapped around the family tree, right? Caught up in this all this stuff, like climbing the mountain. They were just so stuck in survival mode, and now it's like the veil is being lifted, and they're able to like see the situation on a deeper, more intuitive level here with the psychic. um, they're able to like see things for what they really are. Like the veil is being lifted, and so they're now instead of being like, manipulated by others to feel like they need them or they need to rely on them or they need to do things a certain type of way. It's like they're having the clarity, they're being able to like see through the illusions here and like go with their gut, go with their intuition, and like find a way out of the situation, even though they don't have the full picture here, the full story. So maybe that's why they can't be fully honest with you, and just like come to you and tell you exactly like all of this stuff that all of the revelations they're having or everything they're seeing is because it's like they don't even have the full picture right now. They're just trying to like go with their gut and be like intuitively guided out of this situation. Um, because the veil is like starting to be lifted, and so they're starting to just like see like what they need to do, and um but then they're also just like working through these like really really heavy emotions here. Okay, yep, I'm gonna leave it at that. So that was pile one. The Sun and Moon Tarot. Okay, pile two. We have the Guided Hand Tarot. So I'm going to look at the person on your mind, where they're at, what they're doing, their energy towards you, their thoughts, and their feelings. So, okay, there's the person on your mind, where they're at, they're doing, their energy towards you. Too many, Spirit. Their thoughts and their feelings. So we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, and then the King of Wands underneath it, and it's like, yeah, this tiger is like being really aggressive, and then the Temperance is all about like trying to find a balance here, like trying to find harmony, trying to like tame the beast, or like find healthier ways to channel those like more aggressive emotions. It's like find that inner harmony here. It looks like someone's like straining something here, so it's like separating one thing from another. Um, okay, so we have the Emperor right off the bat. So your person is in this like divine masculine energy. So where they're at, we have the Lovers. And the Four of Wands. So this is where they're at and what they're doing. So your person is very serious. Okay, so this is someone who's very serious, very grounded. It's like they want to like be this divine masculine, right? And like step in and provide. So with the Lovers, it's like the Lovers represents like the choices that we have to make in order to like have the things that we desire in our relationships, right? and then the Four of Wands. So it's like coming together to celebrate here. With the little boy like in between the like girls here, it's like he's like I'm just hearing or getting like the chosen one, like he was like chosen to be like at the center here. So okay, so the typical Four of Wands is like it's like the two people are like holding the bouquet up together, like they like won together, like there's like a victory together, or it's like they were the ones that were selected to be the victors type of an energy. So what I'm getting here is there's a person who is like really wanting to like step up, and they're in the process of making certain choices and decisions in their life, or yeah, they're in the process of like figuring out how they want to go about things, or maybe cutting certain things out of their life, or figuring out like what they need to like square away, or like what they need to do in their life in order to be able to like come forward and embrace someone here. Um, so it's like with the Four of Wands, it's like uh, they're literally like choosing someone, right? They're like literally making a choice. They're literally choosing someone. It's like this person in the middle is like chosen to be like the centerpiece here, right? um so it's like they're literally choosing someone. So like they could literally be like choosing to cut certain other people out of their lives, or um like breaking up with other people in order to like come together with someone specifically, or so there's someone who really wants to like stand their ground, step up, stay in their power, and make very clear choices. So with the Emperor, sometimes like it can come across as like kind of cold and detached, but what I'm seeing here is someone who's very sure of themselves and very sure of the choices that they've made, right? So like they've made certain choices in their life, so like they've chosen to like remove certain things, or like put a distance to certain things in order to have something else. Like there's one thing in particular um, that this person is like, it's like specifically making the type of choices that they need to make in order to be able to come together and like have a victory, or like come together and have like a partnership with someone, like one person in particular. It's like this very much like separating this out, right? Like making certain choices here like within themselves, and like separating certain things out. So this could also be like their own behavioral patterns, right? So it's like with the Emperor, it's like they're really trying to like be this like grounded, stable, like divine masculine figure, like come from a very like mature, solid, um grounded place, rather than acting out of like passion or anger, or just like making hasty decisions here, or like being overly passionate. It's just like very, very grounded. And so it's like with the Temperance, this could be like, okay, so like maybe they had a temper, they're kind of hot-headed, or in the past they did things in just like this very like erratic way, or it was like hard to make like healthy decisions, right? It was hard to choose just one thing. They were like really led by their passions. It was hard to choose just one person. But yeah, now it's like this very definite energy of like putting certain things to the side within yourself, and it's like figuring out what is really important to you, and like what you need to cut away, and like how you need to go about things, and the certain like choices and things that need to be like done or carried out in order to be able to come together with someone specifically, someone or something that they really want. So it's like, yeah, this could be their own behavioral patterns that they need to like their own reactions, their own, like I said, if they have like a temper or if they're like were like more lustful or whatever. But then it could also be like other people, other people that they had like more passionate, dramatic, like fighting type of relationships with. Um, is like now they want to like be more mature and be able to like cut certain people away and certain things out that like used to give them this like rush, or like used to be like some sort of like toxic energy that they really like enjoyed engaging in, right? Or like they enjoyed like getting other people riled up or seeing other people riled up here or something. But now they're like one wanting to like make different choices in their relationships and the way they treat others and the way they show up in their relationships in order to like be more successful, and like get where they want to get, but then also to like literally cut out certain relationships that are not healthy for them, or it's like cut out. So it could be like literally like breaking up with someone in order to breaking up with someone that's like not healthy for them in order to be able to come together with someone else specifically, or it could be like leaving behind like this player lifestyle and like breaking up with like a lot of people or a lot of different situations that they were like giving their energy to in order to be able to come together with one person specifically, or leaving behind like a toxic lifestyle or like toxic behavioral patterns or like cycles that they were involved in order to like come into this like better type of a lifestyle, or like if you're already in a relationship with them, it's like if they were bringing something into the relationship that was like affecting it in a negative way or like causing you guys to have like a toxic dynamic here, then it's like in order to come together with you and like um have more like harmony and peace with you and like feel like you guys are like overcoming something here together, then they're like making certain decisions to like leave behind certain things or to stop doing certain things and to kind of like elevate themselves, ground themselves, mature like the way they're showing up in the relationship so that you guys can come together in a more positive and healthy way. Or literally like if they've been engaging with someone else, or like if they had some sort of like third party or like any sort of like toxic um something else that they were engaging in, then they're like making the choices that they need to make, or they're like no longer giving their attention to like other people here or like other things, and they're like making the choices that they need to make and going about things in the way that they need to so that they can like come together with someone in particular that they really want to come together with. So yeah, those are like a lot of different scenarios I saw all at once. They were all really similar. So, so their energy towards you, we have the moon. Their thoughts, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and their feelings, we have the Sun. So yeah, okay. Um, with the Eight of Pentacles and their thoughts towards you, it's like they really want to work on this towards you. So what I'm getting is you like you are this person that they want to like choose here. So it's like this is what they're doing is they're in the process of making this choice or figuring out how they can choose you or like what they need to cut out or cut away from their life in order to be able to come together with you or to celebrate with you, to be able to like overcome with you. So they're figuring out how they can like make certain choices and put themselves in a better position in order to be able to show up as this like divine masculine here. It's like what do I need to like cut away um, and like strain out of my life here. So this could be like I said, like their behaviors or like certain things they were doing or their actions or certain people in their lives or other people they were engaging with or someone else they were dating or multiple other people they were dating. So yeah, like in the past with the moon here, it's like they didn't fully reveal um their full feelings for you. Like they kept certain things hidden from you. They weren't like fully open and transparent and honest with you. But like with the way that the card is, I'm getting it's like they've now come full circle, or they've now come full cycle from like whatever they were hiding from you. It's like now they feel very exposed, or they want to expose themselves. They want to like shine a light here and like show their full um it's like they want to show you everything they were hiding from you. Or so that could be with their choices here too, like the choices that they're making in order to be able to like choose you and come together with you, or have you um be like the center of their like life here. They're realizing like they need to have this like full transparency with you. um yeah, like they're realizing that's what they need to do, is like fully shine a light on like any secrets they were keeping before, anything that was like kept hidden. They want to like reveal all parts of themselves, or like um just like fully give you their truth, right? Like the whole truth. Like if they went through like a cycle of like kind of like hiding certain things from you, they want to like come out of this and it's like show you everything here, like be vulnerable. So it's like show you all of their emotions that they didn't feel comfortable to like be open about before. So yeah, that could be one, like I said, one of the choices that they're making here with where they're at, is like they're coming to this place where they're deciding that they just want to be like more open and transparent here, and they feel like that will help you guys come together. And then also I'm getting like they could like want to be open with you and be honest with you about like a past relationship that they've had. um It's like maybe something that you knew about, but you didn't like fully know like the whole picture. You were just kind of like had like your own little like illusion about it. It's like they want to like fully uh they want to like tell you like everything that happened here, like give you the full like truth about what happened with like another relationship. Um so I'm getting that like specific message if that resonates. It's like walking away from other things, like making certain choices to like cut certain things out of their life, but also choosing to be fully honest with you about those relationships, and like yeah, being fully upfront and truthful, and like not hiding anything here, not having any secrets about the relationships that they were in the past, or like certain things that they feel like they have to leave in order to like come towards you. And like that's like a part of their process of choosing you here, is like telling you about like whatever else was going on here in their life. It's like they have to like let you in on this like little, this like dirty little secret that they had. That it's like you kind of knew, but like you didn't like fully have like the full picture maybe. But it's like they want to be fully honest with you and tell you like exactly what was going on here with this like other person in their life, or these other energies in their life, or um, be honest with you about like their player days, and what their intentions were, and like the choices and the decisions that they had to make in order to be able to come towards you. So yeah, that's another message I'm getting. They want to like be fully upfront and honest about all of this stuff. They want to be fully transparent about like all of the stuff they had to go through, like everything they had to put to the side. Like if they were like a player before, they want to be able to like fully tell you like everything that like all the work they had to do, like how far they had to overcome, like everything they had to like put to the side and like sort out and like clean up. Like if they had this like bad boy act, then maybe they had to like really clean themselves up and like make a lot of choices and clear out a lot of things in their life that like weren't good for them in order to be able to like show up for you, or like choose you, or like have like this victory with you. And so or like in order to like draw their attention onto you. And so it's like they want to be fully transparent and tell you about like everything that was going on, or everything they went through, or all the choices they had to make, or the like the way they had to go about things, or they feel like it's like made them who they are, like it's a part of their core experiences, and they want to be able to share like just like how far they've come and how much they had to like really work on themselves, and like um is like they're not ashamed of like all the things that they had to change about themselves in order to be able to like show up for you or like come forward to be with you. And so they want to be like fully honest and transparent about like everything they had to go through, or the choices they had to make, or certain things they had to release here. It's like they have no shame in their game, and they're like still working on themselves, and they're just like, I'm just hearing like they'll be fully open and transparent, and just like tell anybody like what they've been through and how far they've come, and like how they're still working on themselves, and they just have this like really humble like self-awareness, and they want to be able to like be fully transparent and open with you about that, and like not hold anything back, or not have to have any secrets, or like anything that they feel like they just like can't share with you, because they feel really proud of themselves for like how far they've come, or like how much they've had to work on themselves. So they feel like it's something that they should be open about, or like they should um like wear their accomplishments on their sleeves, is what I'm getting. Or like not necessarily broadcast it, but just like not be ashamed, to be like open and transparent here. And we have the sun is like their feelings towards you. um so I'm getting it's this they feel very this very like um okay, so they feel this very like warm childlike affection towards you. It's like you make them feel like a little kid again. Yeah, like you make them feel like, okay, so I just saw like with the flowers here, like that when they the game, like when we were all little and we all did this, right? Where we would like sit at school and like find a flower in the or if you didn't go to school, like in your backyard or whatever, like just like find a flower and like pluck off the like petals and be like, he loves me not, he loves me, he loves me not, like we all saw it in the movies. um so yeah, like they get in their feels, like you make them feel like a little kid again. This just gives them this like warm fuzzy feeling of like yeah, like being out in nature when you're a little kid, like how peaceful it is, and just like how giddy and excited you feel. So yeah, it's just like this very, very warm, very like comforting. And like with this, I'm just seeing like it's the feelings that they have for you just like are like really radiate and give them this sense of like peace and comfort here. And so maybe that's why they feel like they can be fully honest with you and fully open with you, because they feel like um you'll just like understand them, or like they feel like you'll see like the work that they've done, or like you'll be able to see them like in a different light, or like on a different level, and so they can be like honest and open with you in a way that they weren't able to others, because they have this like connection with you that like they felt, it reminds them of like how they felt when they were a kid or something, so it makes them feel safe to like be fully open and transparent with you, and like show you certain parts of themselves that they haven't really wanted to show others. So like in their past relationships, maybe they were more just like this player type of energy, or this like flighty type of person, and so now they've had to like really clean up their act and like make a lot of tough decisions, and just like really elevate themselves here. And so like they're really proud of this, and they like see you as someone that would also like be really proud of them. And so they, yeah, like I said, they can be, it's like safe to be totally transparent and open and honest about like everything they've had to go through. And like I just keep hearing clean up. um and then there's like the butterflies everywhere, so it's like they've made all of these like major transformations as far as how they show up in their relationships and the way they treat others. And like I said, they're really proud of this and they feel like you're someone that it's like safe to like fully open up and like let you see that part of them. And yeah, just like see all of the parts of them that um, maybe it's because sometimes that's why we're players, or that's why people get in that like player energy or that energy of like being with lots of people, is because they're scared to like really be truly fully seen by one person, because then that other person has like a lot of power over us, right? But they feel like you're this very like genuine, innocent, like yeah, they have this like very childlike connection with you where they just like trust you, like they can actually open up and feel safe to be seen fully by someone else. And so they want to make certain choices in their life and do certain things in order to be able to come together with you. And like um yeah, like with the Four of Wands, it's like they say it's like, some say it's like a marriage card, but like in the original tarot it's like this like two people are like walking through this like altar like really victoriously, like putting up their um bouquet, like they've like won something together, you know. It's like coming out on top together. But yeah, it could be like more something like more serious and stable, like marriage, or just like a higher level type of relationship, something that's like more grounded than what they've had in the past, where they just, like I said, feel safe to be like fully seen and be fully open. And um, so it's just like more connected and like exposed, vulnerable type of a relationship than something that they've been in the past. Like when they think of you, they feel like it's like worth putting in that work um, to do that. Like what you guys could build together would be something that you would both be like really proud of and would be like really long lasting. And it's like worth putting in that time and work to have something with like a really really strong foundation that's going to like be around for a long time and that you can like rely on and count on. um like with the moon, it's like the moon goes through like all these different phases and all of these different it like goes through the zodiac signs like within 1 or 2 days, right? So the moon goes through like a full spectrum of emotions like every month. And so it's like what I'm hearing is like no matter what you go through, like in all the different cycles in life, they feel like you, like what you guys could like build together and have would just be um just because the way you're so genuinely connected, that it would like last through like all of the different cycles in life and like all of the different things that we go through. It's like you guys would have like this strong solid foundation that would like make it through uh just like anything you go through, right? Like any sort of obstacle or like um anything that could like come your way or like unfold in the future. It's like you guys could like work through it. So we have, I think we both can agree this isn't meant to be. And then underneath that, we have, I didn't know how you'd react to the real me, so I hid myself from you. Oh, and then it's been difficult to open up, but I would like to tell you how I truly feel. So, I feel like in the past, this person maybe like hid themselves from you and told you yeah, they felt like they couldn't be like fully open and transparent, and like they had to like stay in this like other energy that they were in, maybe this like player energy, or And so, yeah, in the past, they could have told you, like, okay, this isn't meant to be, but it was stemming from this place of like feeling like they couldn't like really show you their true selves. So, for whatever reason, there's been something here that's like made them like realize that they actually can be vulnerable to you and open up to you and do all this stuff. So there's been some sort of shift here where now they feel like they can expose themselves to you. So before, if they told you, like, oh, I really don't think we're meant to be, it was like this defense mechanism of like being afraid. So it's like they defaulted into this like player energy. I wish things could have worked out between us, but we're too different. So yeah, they could like they're in the process of like making certain choices and certain changes in their life because they could see that like that yeah, like you guys were just too different in the past, and so now they know they have to clean up their act a little bit and like go about things differently. I'm getting the like Danny and Sandy from Greece, right? Like he it's like he realized like okay, like I, I really like this girl and like I'm gonna have to oh my gosh, right? Like they had that passionate summer and whatever, and then she ends up like going to his school. And then if you guys have seen Grease, hopefully, anyways, great film. But yeah, so okay, so like she like miraculously ends up at the same school as him. She like links back up with him, and right away he was just like super rude to her, treated her terribly, shot her down, was just like, "Oh, I don't like mess with you like that," basically. And she was so confused. And then like by the end he like wakes up and he's like, "Okay, I really care about this girl, so I'm going to have to drop the act." And like no, I can't hide from the way that I feel. And so then he totally like cleans up his act. And yeah, like at the end of the scene he like comes on all white and he's like totally like um it's like he realizes like okay, I'm way too different um for her being the person that I am. And so he like makes all these changes and like wears like all white to like show up and be the man that she needs. And then like the other actress Sandy does the same thing. Like she um makes all these changes because she's this like sweet, timid, like innocent girl. And so she goes and dresses up in all black and like wears this like really tight outfit and is like um so it's like they both like switched. And then he was like, oh my gosh, who is this? And she was like, well, I need you to step up. So I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but that's just what I'm getting is like with this like it's like they realized in the past like that you guys were just too different. And so they like wanted to make certain changes in their life in order to be able to come together with you here. And so they've really been working on themselves to make these like real practical changes, right? And to make these certain choices, like with the lovers. And so they're really proud of like the changes that they've made and the choices that they've made. And um, so, yeah, like I was saying, they want to like wear that like on their sleeve because they're proud of like they did see in the past like how it wouldn't have worked out because you guys were so different. And so, like how I was saying earlier, or how I heard earlier, like clean up their act. They had to make like tons of changes here, tons of choices. They had to clean up a lot like about themselves and the way that they just like showed up and presented themselves and like acted in their relationships in order to even have a chance of things like working out. I have realized many things and I wish I could share them with you. So yes, totally. Um Now they want to like be open and honest and like let you in on all of this stuff that they were hiding. And there's just like so much that they're going through. So it's like yeah, they want to like be able to share with you and like celebrate and come together with you and like let you in on everything that they're realizing here. I feel when we heal we'll be together again. Yeah, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to, like I said, clean up their act and like make certain choices and uh, go about things in a way here to where you guys could come back together and have a more healthy relationship and like overcome the things from the past and um like work on yourselves in order to be able to put in the work to have this like strong and stable foundation. um and then yeah, like with the moon cycles, it's just like in divine timing, like it'll sync up. It's like whenever you guys are both ready to heal from the emotions from the past, um it's like you'll naturally be led to come back together. And then, with them having made certain choices in their life and like cut certain things out, whether it be like other people, another person, like addictive behavioral patterns, things that they were like hung up in or caught up in, like um, lifestyle choices that they were making, like with you guys being able to come together in the future without all of that being a factor, with them being able to be more open and transparent with you, you'll just have like an overall more healthy and like stable relationship. Oh yeah, Divine Feminine on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, that could be you. Like they're in this Emperor energy. They see you as like this Divine Feminine. So you're really like drawing them in here to like want to go through their process and like come back to you. We have Death. So this card represents like the ending. It's like a major ending here, bringing about a major beginning. So the noticeable end of a cycle or situation, grieving or mourning a loss in order to heal. It is time to watch the old way leave itself in the past. Allow feelings of grief or sadness to move through you with ease. Meditate on this when you want to honor an ending, a loss, or letting go in your life with grace. Without death, there is no life, and vice versa. So, yeah, hope you can see that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they have to like let go of and end in their life here. And also, like, your guys' past cycle has to totally come to an end as well, in order for new things to take place. So, yeah, that's all I have for pile two. Thank you. If you like this reading, if you want a more personal reading, you can click the link in my description. And I hope you have a really great day. Okay, pile three. So we're using the Star Power Tarot. Okay, so we're gonna get your person, where they're at, what they're doing, their energy towards you, their thoughts, and their feelings. Spirit. Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So then we have the Seven of Wands all around and then the Five of Swords. This is the bottom of the deck energy. So right away it's like someone could be holding back here because they have like a lot of other energy, or like a lot of other people in their energy, a lot of other people that they're like trying to stand their ground against, like other people they're trying to get up in their energy. So they're trying to like cut certain people out, or like it's like find the strength to um like cut ties with certain people, and so they're having to just like keep to themselves because they're trying to figure out like who specifically in their energy is like messing with them, and like who they need to specifically like have the strength to like get rid of here, or it's like an initial message I'm getting here. So right away we have the Eight of Pentacles popped out, and then like when I was pulling that out, the Nine of Cups also came. So at first I didn't take it, but I felt like I should. So yeah, with this Eight of Pentacles, this person is being split in multiple different directions. Like they're super overwhelmed and overworked here. There's like so many multiple like tasks and things that they're juggling and focusing on that they're literally like split in multiple different directions. They're being super, super overworked. And with the Nine of Cups here, it's like they're working towards wish fulfillment, or they're doing this to like they're doing this with the desire to like fill their cup. Like this is something that they really, really want, but it's like splitting their energy and like causing them to like get literally like split into like 100 different directions here. um so then they're having to like hold back. So it could be like other people. Oh yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so with the Seven of Wands, there's like all these other people in their energy here, like trying to be in their energy, or they're trying to stand their ground against all these other people. So they're trying to um, just like keep to themselves and like really withhold their energy, and just like hold back here, right? And like with all of the eyes, like they're in this like observer energy, because they're trying to figure out like who do I need to get rid of? Like who do I need to um it's like instead of like fighting with these people, they're just like, I'm just gonna like cut these people out. Like they're trying to gather like the strength here to like see, because so where they're at, we have the Hierophant. And it's like all these people are looking at them. Like they feel like they're being watched by all these people. So they're trying to figure out who it is. They're trying to figure out like who is like in their life, like um like with the Seven of Pentacles, they're trying to figure out who's playing these games, who's doing this, who there's like all these people watching. They see all these people around, and so they're just trying to like lay low and like watch and like observe their surroundings and figure out. So it's like they're trying to stand up against everyone and like be defensive against everyone here, but they're trying to figure out exactly who it is that they need to like cut out, or they're trying to like really watch like the behaviors of the people around them. Because maybe they feel like there's like something that they're trying to go towards here, and then there's like these eyes. I just saw these eyes. So there's something that they're really trying to go towards, or some sort of like wish fulfillment, or something that they really want that they're trying to go towards here. And then there's like all these outside energies, like it's like as soon as they try to go towards what they really want, and like other people see them like trying to go after what they want, then they throw in like all of this other drama, or all of these other curveballs, or like there's like all these other people coming in and like splitting their time and their energy here and like overwhelming them. And so they're trying to like keep everyone happy and keep up with everybody, but then they're realizing that this is like keeping them away from being able to, like with the phone here in the hand, they're realizing that this is keeping them away from being able to like connect and like communicate and like focus on work on like the one thing they really want here, like the one thing that they're going towards. They're like starting to wake up that it's like these outside influences, these outside observers are like coming in and splitting their time and energy here and making them focus on like all the wrong things, or like getting them all turned about here so then they can't have like their wish fulfillment. And so they're trying to figure out exactly, there's like tons of people all around them, and they're trying to figure out who exactly is playing these games, who exactly is putting on this show and making you feel like you have to be in this like focused on all this other stuff. Like who exactly is making you feel like you can't like have your wish fulfillment right now, and you need to like be like patient and like focus on other things, and is like literally like distracting you and splitting your time and like turning you all around and inside out here. It's like you're literally trying to like someone's trying to hold back and observe and figure out like where the root cause of this is, right? It's like they're trying to like gather the strength to like get rid of this here, like overcome this. It's like, who's doing this? Who's playing these weird games in my life? What's going on here? So they're just being really withholding right now. They're like holding back and like just being in this observer energy and just like seeing what's going on around them rather than like giving to anything. Because as soon as they start to like go towards what they want, it's like all these other people that are all around them like see what they're doing and then like play all these weird games and like get them focused on all this other stuff. Like with this, with the way her hands are here, it's like weird games, like putting on weird shows to make this other person think that um they like can't have what they want right now, or they need to like be patient, or they need to like do more work, or it's like not the right time. So yeah, so their energy towards you is the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is like they have a lot of things that they would like to talk to you about. They have a lot of things that they do want to communicate to you and that they want to get across to you. They feel really passionate here, but there's like all these other people that are keeping them caught up in these like weird games. There's like other people that are keeping them caught up in this like weird cycle to where they're like focused on like all this other stuff and like proving all of this other stuff here, and so they're not free and like available to communicate what they're trying to get across to you here. Like with the butterflies, they're like trying to go through some sort of transformation with you here and like open up and share this with you, but they're like hung up in this like weird display they're having to put on because of like all of these other people, and so they're not free to like just like tell you how they feel or like be open and honest with you. But their thoughts, I have the Ten of Cups. So when they think of you, I'm getting like they daydream about you. It's like this huge fantasy, right? This huge wish fulfillment, like something that they really want and they really desire. They feel like you would make them really, really happy. Yeah, like with the up in the clouds, it's like they just daydream about like the emotions that they have towards you and the passion that they have towards you, and they would really like to like celebrate with you, or like yeah, they daydream about like you guys being able to like party together and just like be really emotionally fulfilled together. But their feelings, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So they don't feel like they can come forward right now. Like the Eight of Wands is all about like this quick, swift movement, like knowing exactly what you need to do and just kind of executing it. And they're in this like, they feel like they have to hold back. Like they don't feel like they can come forward. So it's like they feel like they need to like, it's not just you. They're like holding back from like everything, and they're just like, um, they are partially like caught up in something here, so they just like can't really talk to you, but in general they're like trying to hold back or like keep to themselves and just stay in this like observer energy, like I said, because there's like all this like weird stuff around them and they don't know how to like combat it, so they're trying to figure out like exactly um they're trying to figure out exactly who to cut out here. Like they're trying to gather the strength to like, yeah, make certain choices, cut certain people out. Yeah, I'm just getting that it's like specifically like people here, with all of this stuff. And so they feel like they have to just like keep to themselves because they don't quite know exactly like who it is yet. Like they're still trying to figure out like who exactly is like messing with them and like causing them to do all this like weird stuff here. So yeah, like with the phone and then with the knife here, it's like two energies to where it's like they just feel, and then the Eight of Wands in reverse, they feel like they can't like come forward and communicate or talk to you right now because their energy is being like split or divided by like all of this weird stuff. But they think that there's like some sort of weird like outside influence. They're aware of like this outside influence, or like all of these people like watching them or like overly paying attention to them and like purposely trying to keep them hung up here in this weird energy where they like can't, they feel as though they can't like move forward or come towards you right now. And so, um, right now they just see you as this fantasy, like this fantasy that they think about, or like they maybe kind of like check out like of all of the chaos around them and just like think about you. And um, it's like this dream or this wish fulfillment. That's something that they do really, really desire and they do think about here. But right now they just don't feel like they can come forward because they're still trying to figure out like who they need to cut out of their life, or like what sort of like choices or changes they need to make with like the people that are around them in their life. They're like really overwhelming them and overextending them and like causing them to focus on all the wrong things and making it to where they don't feel free to be able to actually like open up and communicate with you and like let you know what's going on with them and how they feel. Like, yeah, they just don't feel like they can reveal that to you right now. Because it's like with all these eyes, they're like still trying to figure it out for themselves. Like they're still just trying to like process it all and like figure out everything that's going on for themselves. And so they don't even know how to like communicate it right now. They're like too much in it to like really know how to like communicate it to someone else, right? They're too focused on like how they're gonna like work through it and get through it like themselves, and also trying to figure out like who it is, like who is doing this. Like that's what I'm getting, is just like who is this, who is doing this to me, who's creating this drama in my life, like who is this person. They're like, who's the mole, like who's, they're like going through their social media, like who do I need to block, like what is going on here, like why is all this like weird chaos in my life, like who are all these people trying to get in my energy and like pretend like they know me, or um make me feel like I'm like obligated or responsible to like do something else, or I can't move towards the things that I want at this time for some reason. I had time to think and I know I messed this up for you. Oh, with you, I'm sorry. You excite me sexually and I still desire you. So yeah, this was, I had time to think and I know I messed this up with you. But maybe the way I read it the first time might resonate too. I messed this up for you. So like they feel like they messed up something in your life because of these like outside influence. There was like some sort of like person like influencing them, or like somehow like in their life or in your guys' connection here. And so they're like, like they're trying to figure out who this is, or like what's going on here and like why this all happened and it caused like something to get messed up for you. But yeah, you excite me sexually and I desire you still. I am feeling a bit detached and I'm not available right now. So yeah, they don't feel like they can come forward right now. And like really talk to you and communicate all of this with you. I feel lost and confused with no way out. So yeah, with all these eyes, that's what they're trying to do right now, is like find their way out. They're trying to like they are really confused. Like they don't really understand everything that's happening around them right now, and they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to process it. They're trying to gain perspective, gain clarity, gain some sort of like insight here, or this like higher level understanding, and so they can make the appropriate, you know what I mean? They can cut out the things they need to cut out, or like make the choices that they need to make, and like overcome these things that are affecting them. So we have trust, the bottom of the deck. So this is all about, and then we have jealousy underneath that. So yeah, there's like these jealous people around them that are like getting up in their energy, and they're just trying to navigate that and figure that out. Like that's why they feel like they can't come forward right now. So um yeah, we have trust. So this is all about like trust in the unforeseen forces around you. Like even if things don't make sense, or you don't have the full picture, you don't fully understand why certain things are happening, trust that there's like a bigger picture here, that everything is like the way that it should be, right? And we have the cards that came out are protection and stormy. So protection is all about like you are being divinely protected, right? Like whatever is happening in your life right now, you are being protected in this moment from whatever these outside influences are, whatever these people are that are like in this person's energy, all these people around this person here, um, you're being protected from this, okay? Like this is the divine has your back here. Like anything, any sort of harm or anything that could like hurt you, you're strategically being placed in such a way that you're being protected here, because we have stormy. So this card is all about like there's drama ahead. There's like very turbulent waters are ahead, right? So it's like you don't um there's a reason why this person is like not coming forward right now and is holding back from you. um and they're just like keeping this their daydream, right? They're just keeping this like something that they think about. It's like this fantasy that they get lost in. It's like their own little escape from what's going on in their life, because right now in this moment it's just not a time. You are protected. You are safe in all matters of the body, mind, and spirit. Your highest guidance has you covered on all fronts. Do not delay in moving forward. If inquiring about a relationship situation or how to proceed, please take this as a sign that you are taken care of and no harm will be had. And then we have Stormy. Drama straight ahead. Prepare and brace yourself. Conditions are not favorable at this time. Wait the storm out before proceeding. Please don't worry either. The weather can change very quickly. Meditate on this when you want to call on your sea legs to keep you safe and secure through the hardships or the stressful period. If you're inquiring about a relationship, please be warned that this situation will bring a lot of upheaval to your path, and so proceed with caution. So, yeah, you are being divinely protected right now to not be influenced by this. Like you're not, none of this situation and these turbulent waters are just going to spill over into your ship, right? So yeah, this other person is in this process of trying to figure out like who the mole is in their life, like who's the person like instigating all this drama in their life behind the scenes. With this here, there's like someone specifically in their life that is like instigating tons of drama for them behind the scenes and like causing them to go into like all this weird, and they've caught on to it, but they don't know exactly who it is. Like they're trying to figure out exactly who it is, exactly who they need to cut out, exactly how they need to deal with this. So while they're in the process of going through that, they don't feel like it's a time for them to come forward here, to come towards you, to come together with you. And so, yeah, trust that, they may not be available right now in this moment, but it's because you are being divinely protected from anything that could potentially harm you or hurt you, or you are always on the correct path. And like, yeah, even when you can't see everything here, it's like trust. Because yeah, we have jealousy underneath that. And so it's like any of this jealous, toxic, like evil eye type stuff, it's like you are being protected from this affecting you. So you've been like rerouted here. um so yeah, this other person is like protecting you too. So it's like even when you can't see the full picture, like trust in this here. And know that like, whenever you are of the divine, then sometimes you'll be rerouted in order to be like taken care of here. So yeah, thank you so much. If you like this reading, you can click the link in my description to get a more personal reading, or you can just give it a like. That really helps. And then, as promised, I do remember I'm going to show everyone my dog. So, this is Bella. Can you look at the camera, baby? This is my little diva here. So, I showed you guys my cats. So yeah, this is my dog. Hopefully you can see her. Um, very, very sweet girl. But if you watch my video from earlier, the love reading that I made earlier, yeah, she's just going through this weird thing right now where she'll like bark at my roommate anytime he like opens his door, like comes out of his room. And so when he like leaves for work and stuff, she or just generally goes to get like water out of the kitchen, she just like loses it. Like she's just like totally freaks out. She's very territorial. She's very obedient to me. She's very clingy. She's very attached. So yeah, you can kind of see her here, but very sweet, very very sweet. Part teacup Chihuahua and part wired hair terrier. So yeah, you may hear her from time to time. Sometimes she just like seeing me like sit here and like talk to no one will like literally stress her out, and she feels like I should be like giving her attention. So, but just know like she gets constant 24-hour attention. So if you see me on camera, like saying something to her, like, um, yeah, getting on to her, she's very loved. So she's also very naughty and sometimes needs a little bit of discipline. So thank you. Thanks for watching this far into the video. I hope you have a really, really great night.